Gyms are places to sweat, outdo yourself, and sometimes to embarrass yourself. Whether it is an epic fall, equipment failure, or that moment when everyone's attention turns to you, nobody is completely safe. Scattered across the internet, we can find some of the most embarrassing moments that have happened in gyms around the world. These gym moments are what you will watch today. A man was doing a leg exercise at the gym called 45-degree leg press when he felt a muscle pain and needed help, but that help came in a very strange way. When he felt the twinge in his leg muscle, he shouted for someone to lock the machine so he could get out, but the way the man who went to help him secured the machine drew a lot of attention. He simply sat on the lap of the guy exercising, hiked his hips up, and only then did he lock the machine. The guy who was recording his workout decided to share the moment, and the scene went viral. Many online commenters joked that the helper was taking advantage of the situation to get cozy. After all, he could have locked the machine and helped without sitting on the other guy's lap. Some videos circulating and causing laughter among internet users show content creators making fun of gym goers who, let's say, like to reinvent the wheel. In these clips, the creators pretend to arrive at a gym or be present in one, while watching real videos made by people inside gyms when they perform exercises completely wrong, or even show off by changing the traditional way of doing the exercise. However, most of the time, instead of impressing, they end up becoming memes and making fools of themselves. This type of content has been a hit on social media, generating a lot of laughter and shares, especially among people who frequent gyms. Some women began attracting attention online after videos of them performing some exercises in a very strange way went viral. In the footage, we can see the women working out and performing movements that are very odd and full of double entendre. Noticing this, people around them started filming, and the recordings made their way to the internet, where they resonated widely. Many criticized the women for insinuating themselves in that manner, calling the act disrespectful. Many also speculated that it was all premeditated to draw attention, which they certainly achieved, but they still received a lot of criticism. An incident involving a gym member in 2023 in the United States was caught by the facility's security camera and shared by her on the internet, where it went viral. 26-year-old Alyssa Conkle was running on a treadmill when she stumbled because of an untied shoelace. As she fell, the treadmill's belt pulled her leggings down, leaving her in her underwear in a very embarrassing scene. She was practically alone at the time, which, in a way, was a relief, since nobody saw the moment in person. Despite the embarrassment, Alyssa took it with good humor and, as mentioned, shared the video on her social media, even though she suffered scrapes on her face, lips, knees, and shins. A man who, when trying to do a pull-up with the help of a resistance band, did not fare well and went through a very uncomfortable moment. In the footage he recorded himself, intending only to document his exercise, we see him positioned on a makeshift bench with the band under him, where he would sit and perform the pull-up. However, on the very first move, the band did not sit properly between his legs, pinching his genitals and causing considerable pain. His reaction and grimace show it clearly. To top it off, once he finally freed the band, it snapped toward his face, and he fell backward. What was meant to be a simple exercise video turned into a total disaster, a clumsy and highly embarrassing scene that he decided to share in good humor on social media. A cat and a dog went viral online after appearing in footage competing for space on a treadmill. In the video shot by their owners, they are on a moving treadmill, vying to see who would stay on it and exercise. At first, the dog claims the treadmill, but the cat won't back down and tries to take over. The dog insists, and the two end up squabbling to keep using the treadmill. Many online jokes compare the rivalry to what happens when a gym is packed and members have to fight over machines. Because the owner captured this unusual and amusing scene of animals working out, the clip was shared widely and quickly became very popular on social media. A completely bizarre and random video began circulating online showing two women dressed in animal costumes training in a gym as if everything were normal. In the supposed training footage, the costume and the way they work out is what truly catches your eye, and was probably the point. To make it even weirder, one of the women uses a baton to pretend to spank the other's butt, as if that were some kind of motivation. The shared video sparked many critics online, questioning how far someone might go for likes or visibility, even in a negative way. A video circulating on social media shows an incident at a gym where a member's mistake caused quite a scare. After finishing an exercise on the barbell, she went to remove the weight plates but took them off only from one side at first, causing the bar to tip and fall onto a man's head. Despite the shock and pain, he even dropped to the floor writhing. He didn't suffer serious injuries. He was taken to the hospital as a precaution, but ended up fine. This kind of accident highlights the importance of safe practices during workouts. When removing plates from a barbell, it is essential to do so evenly, alternating sides to avoid imbalance and potential accidents. A woman decided to do a calf exercise on the machine called Smith, but certainly the outcome was not what she expected. To perform the movement, she used a raised stool for support. However, instead of a smooth workout, the stool flipped, sending her crashing while she still held the bar, almost causing serious injury. She was fortunate to be on the Smith machine, where the bar is fixed on rails with safety stops, which prevented her from falling completely to the ground, a mishap that very likely would have been fatal otherwise. Due to financial constraints or lack of access, some people are seen improvising gym exercises and equipment, like using resistance bands, which often backfires, underscoring the importance of professional gear. In footage filmed by a boy in his backyard, he attempts an exercise called inverted fly, using a band to perform the motion. However, at one point, as he pulls the band, it slips out from its makeshift anchor and snaps into his back, causing significant pain. Anyone who's ever been hit by a snapped band knows how unpleasant it is. Although the video did not have the intended outcome, he still shared it online, and the moment became popular, entertaining internet users. A man decided to squat with a barbell outdoors in what appears to be an ecological park and ended up in big trouble. In the recorded video, he performs the exercise with considerable weight until, at one point, he can no longer lift it, lets go, and it rolls down the slope behind him. Because he was on an incline, the barbell tumbled away rapidly. He surely had his work cut out chasing it down, as it unlikely stopped nearby. At least he was alone, making it less, let's say, embarrassing. Also, if anyone else had been below, they might have been struck by the barbell, which would have been very dangerous. A prank carried out inside a gym caught everyone's attention and elicited a variety of reactions from the members who witnessed this bizarre act. In the prank, some men dressed as robbers, in black clothes and hoods, enter a gym and start training. However, their training is actually practice for committing crimes. They carry duffel bags, lift sacks of money as weights, and run on the treadmill to rehearse stealthy walking. Naturally, this drew the astonished stares of other gym goers who could hardly believe their eyes. As noted, it was just a joke, but it was shared widely online because of the often hilarious reactions of the gym members. A man from a YouTube channel known as Thanos Films decided to pull a prank in a gym, and the result was hilarious. Inside the gym, he begins doing some exercises like anyone else, but at a certain point he starts screaming and moaning while working out, making his exertion, let's say, quite embarrassing. His deliberate moans echo throughout the gym, clearly drawing everyone's attention, and other members can't help but laugh at the unusual scene. The way he screams and moans has, of course, a double meaning, you know what I mean, and that makes the scene even funnier. The posted video became very popular and went viral among viewers who couldn't stop laughing. A group of friends working out together decided to play a prank while one of them did a squat exercise, and the video went viral. As one friend squatted with a barbell, another approached and stood right behind him to assist. Then everyone lined up one after another, each doing the same squat movement. It was like an endless cycle of support, which of course prompted many laughs from other gym goers who watched this odd spectacle. The clip was posted on social media and quickly became one of the most viewed things on the internet, sparking a craze of similar videos in gyms around the world. A young woman decided to share a video showing a very unusual tip for reducing belly volume, and the clip went viral online. In the video, she initially shows a hair tie and, as you might expect, seems about to talk about hair. But then she suddenly flaunts her belly, which has some volume, and cuts to a shot of her abdomen tied up with the hair tie. Yes, you heard that right. She used a hair elastic to cinch her abdominal fat to reduce belly volume in a very unconventional way, making her stomach look quite odd. As the video spread online, viewers joked about the situation. Many said that women could now forget shapewear and corsets, since this would be the new trend to slim the abdomen. Don't forget to subscribe so you can watch more videos like this.